But my favorite thing is the Toyota. I can never call it a Toyota again.
I
It's
don't
always a
remember
Toyota.
that one.
When they're making boats out of cars.
Oh yeah, that's one, yeah.
And trying to cross the straits.
Yeah, how possibly wrong could that go?
What are you using for your overlay?
I'm using open kneeboard. Ooh, I'm 37.79.
So, by the way, you fix your sound. How do I sound to you? My voice sound like audio chocolate?
Yeah, I'd say crystal clear for me.
Is it better than before? Like, do you remember what I sounded like before?
I think so. I can, yeah, I think that I can hear like the sort of more deepness in space from your voice and things now.
Sexy voice.
Yeah, almost good enough for a radio station.
Almost. Oh no, I gotta work on it.
Welcome to KYLE Radio.
As long as you don't do what's Radio Caroline did, which is a radio station here in the UK, that's they accidentally somehow managed to announce saying that the king was dead, even though he isn't.
Well, there was a 50% chance he was dead or he wasn't.
I mean, it's Schrodinger's cat, isn't it? Unless he's been observed alive, who knows?
Yeah,
He could be dead or alive.
Crazy things. Oh, we need to test it. Well, when you're doing a test, make sure the damn thing's off.
Yeah, because it wasn't even in. It wasn't. Yeah, that's it. Was its own thing. That's they actually interrupted one of the songs they were playing, which is even more funny. Like, how can you mess up that badly?
Well, you think, but there are a lot of different people in the world.
Yep. Yeah, I do have to say, Sex One's starting to feel much better now. It almost feels like I'm dancing with the car, almost.
That's the goal.
Yep. I can still feel there's more time to gain, but I can feel I'm at least nearing the limit.
Hey, you freaking alien, why did you do such a fast time? 35-1 is nuts. Nuts! He still owes me a coaching session, Kyle.
Oh, why is it?
Because he promised me when I took over his pit party back then. I haven't pushed him on it. I don't know him well enough.
Base Lab's chat thing. I need to figure out. Maybe like a multi-channel stream chat overlay thing big. Like I decided to stream onto Twitch and YouTube and Facebook all at the time. I can chat from all three of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know many tools. I'm just using what was put in the sort of software in the channel in the our media server, which I think is just for Discord chats.
Uh,
Poo poo. Oh, that's a wall. There was one mystery that I couldn't solve when I was in my hotel room watching Cairo's stream of the race. Is what happened when that your engine blew up, Kyle?
I don't know. It was it was stupid. Like it didn't fully blew up. It kind of felt like it blew a gasket. Like normally when you blow up your engine, you immediately lose all power.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to me, I end up like I had like 30-25% power. I was still able to rev it a little bit, but it was like, and I was smoking and
It looked so strange on. I mean, there was no broadcast, so I thought to watch Cairo's stream.
yeah. And when you look at the what's it called, the actual telemetry and everything, I did nothing unique. Like I downshifted normal as I just happened to be. I just fucked up it.
Yeah. Weird. Really weird.
It almost. stream.
Yep, I can feel I'm definitely more at limits because I'm now making mistakes on outslaps.
What kind of mistakes are you making?
That I was also oversteering has carried in a bit too much speed, beginning because of the eco tires. As it was in that double right-hander. But that's also how I kind of judge if I'm at limit or not. Am I making mistakes on a sort of push lap when I'm on my out lap? If I'm not making mistakes, I'm not at limits. Whereas if I am making mistakes, that means I sort of found the limits more, would you say? That's how it's quite good. So I have to know if you're actually on the limits.
Turn off that curb protection. Ah.
Darn it.
You alright there?
I'm fine.
He crashed.
Now, take this for time. Doing a lot of things here.
Why am I so slow? I'm about half a second slower on average right now.
Track conditions?
Challenge static. Something wrong with me, or like I didn't do the same setup, so I'm steering wheel for example.
Ah, yep.
see.
Hey friends, my name is Waldo, and today we're gonna take a look at how we can
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, that's I sort of noticed looking on my replay of my fastest lap that's when I sort of come out of like yeah, the last corners for the exits. That's like kind of like spiking it throttle on and off all sorts of things. You know what's that sort of suggesting is that's maybe yeah, too much power too early.
Sorry, I didn't really catch half of that.
No problem. Yeah, so that's I've just been looking on my replay for my fastest lap. I've noticed on quite a lot of high speed exits that I'm sort of like modulating the throttle on and off. Is that suggesting that they maybe go a bit too early?
The consequence that you're trying to solve for is what now? Like you're oversteering, or you're going off of the track or something?
What it is, well, is I've noticed with my throttle, instead of it being smooth and progressive, then when I'm coming out of high speed exits, that I'm more sort of like going on, off the throttle. So is that suggesting I'm going on the throttle too early?
Could be a couple things. Like it could either be you're too early, or you didn't have enough rotation to point the car in the right direction. If you know what I mean, like as you're exiting, because there's a reason why you're going on and off throttle, right? You're either you're projecting yourself to potentially go off track on exit, or you may be losing the rears a little bit or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So
I guess it's just sort of looking through my replay slot and sort of having and sort of analysing the car mod, and I'm guessing.
yeah, so there's a few things that could lead up to that, and the question is whether or not that throttle point is good, and if it is good, why, like, your angle of exit, is it good? And if it's not, like, it could be like a consequence of not rotating enough at the middle of the corner. There's a lot of depending factors. Before you go, can you take a look at my stream to see if the sound quality and everything is good? YouTube. Did you find me?
It took a while before you could show me the correct.
Is my volume like relatively good? Low across the board, or just my voice, or the video? Alright, I'll increase the decibels.
So you're on par.
So maybe increase myself by 10 and video by 5. So funny enough, like according to my OBS like monitoring, it shows that I'm in the red for my personal voice.
Oh.
Test. Yeah, like, I'm in the yellow and red. I'm in yellow and red, and it's like put it up though. Voice meter. That's good. All right. Let me know if that sounds better.
It's a little better. It's not the
little
world
better?
different, but a little better.
If it's only a little better, that's weird because I just increased it by like 50%.
Well, maybe we should let somebody with a better headset check it out.
23.41.
How's the stabilization of the video? Like, I have a stabilization software to prevent the VR from shaking so much. There should still be a little bit of shaking, but it shouldn't be like terrible. Let me turn it
Yeah,
off so you
more
can
like-
see a difference.
Yeah. I don't want to bother you during your test session every time. Just pull over and just changing settings.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like that's the entire point I'm doing. I'll disable it for now, and I'll do it in a little bit.
Just a little weird seeing because the YouTube delay is like 30 seconds. So you're changing something and I just need to wait until I can see it.
I think the best section to test this is like turn 3 and through the S's.
On my screen, you're going
4.441.
through the S chicane.
It over.
Yeah. Let's try to stay with soft program. That was the same software that you recommended to Swellio a couple weeks ago?
I didn't recommend it. He found it on his own.
Oh, he found it. Yeah, I saw something of the conversation popping up that night.
Yeah, he posted about it.
48.069.
On my screen, you're starting the lap again, so we see it a little bit.
I'm also purposely hitting curbs.
Yeah, it's better like this, yeah.
Okay. Noticeable difference?
Yeah, it's more like it's eliminating the real big swerving within the cockpit.
And there's no audio delay or anything like that, is there? Like, if I downshift, it doesn't sound like there's a delay to that?
No, downshift seems to be good.
There's something going on with me. I'm like 1 second slow.
I'll be off for an hour, and I'll be back for the pit party.
Alright, see ya.
Hey, see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm probably going to finish this stint as well. That's I've got about 11 laps worth of fuel. Then I'll probably head up for a bit of break before the pit party as well.
They said you cut the course.
Sounds good. I'm probably gonna figuring out why I'm so freaking slow.
Understandable. Because what times are you getting at the moment?
To high, when I'm high 58, 35.
Ah,
So-
yeah.
Like I'm messing up a couple. It's freak. That's a second off.
Yeah. Maybe compare with Garage 61. Also, I think I figured out why I had those noisy throttle on exits. Yeah, I think it's bigger. Yeah, I think it happens when there is sorts of dips in the track as the grip levels changed. That's I was sort of driving as if in the sort of elevation was staying flat, whereas obviously when it sort of drops and things, you temporarily lose a bit more grip. So that's probably why I was on and off to try and re-stabilize due to the sort of loss of grip from the dips.
Experiment, see what happens.
Yeah, because while I'm sort of not faster as such from sort of trying that out there, I have noticed I am a lot more consistent now that I'm getting a lot more sort of like low 128s. So I think that's definitely part of it at least.
Nice. fix it.
I do have to say T1 is very rewarding when you get it right.
Only 1-2. That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's why you should never look at your delta when you're just about to enter a corner, end up spinning out.
I've been turning off my delta lately.
I sort of use the sort of I think it's race laps and widgets, so therefore I have it more in the corner of my eye, so it's so it's not visible on my screen all the time, but I have to look at it by sort of turning to my right.
Yeah, I found the delta to be a bit of a distractor, even when you don't think you are. It's kind of like the race alliance, like where some people make an excuse where, yeah, it's on there, but I'm not actually looking at it. Where in reality, just the fact that there is a green or red thing, it kind of like messes with your mindset a little bit.
Fair, it's because I sort of use it more so as I can sort of see if what I feel is actually it's actually what reality is more, if you know what I mean. So I sort of don't use it to see who I'm going fast, I'm doing better. I'm like, that's felt good. Is that sort of thing, if you know what I mean?
0-1.
Yeah.
So that's why I can be like, yeah, that's what I sort of need to do, or maybe I shouldn't take that line. Maybe I need to try something else.
I'm trying to train myself to have that confirmation not be the delta.
Yeah, that's why I sort of moved it so it's sort of not right in front of my eyes, so as I only sort of look when I need to, and then eventually, once I've sort of done it enough times, I would then sort of have like a sort of internal map, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm more using it to sort of calibrate that, so as I then don't need it. Then I'm also looking at my speedo on some corners and things to check minimum speed, etc., rather than just the delta alone.
I'll be careful with like being too aware of your minimum speed. Like, yes, it's important, but when you try chasing that too much, you end up making mistakes elsewhere.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was practicing Spa in a GT3, and I used to get upset with myself where like, oh, these guys are doing 73 miles per hour around that corner, and I'm only doing 67 or 70. But that's.
I'm using it to carry on.
I was gonna say, like, it really has a bunch of factors.
Yeah, it's because I'm sort of more using it from the advice you gave me the other day of sort of like braking less, but sort of earlier and things, and I'm just using that more to actually see what that's doing to the car, such as what I said on sort of the final chicane where I've been able to notice I'm carrying like 20, 30 kilometers an hour more into it, so it's just sort of more in that sense sort of thing. Just helps me to understand what it is or what I'm changing. It's helping me actually achieve.
Why am I getting vibration? What the fuck? Why am I getting vibrations for everything now? Alright, I'm gonna go and about 4.
Yep, fair enough. I shall see you soon.